Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nojuk and today we'll be talking about step-by-step process on how to be a registered nurse in Qatar. So if this is what you would like to watch and you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so now. So let's dive into what we have today. Well, for those of us that is just hearing the word Qatar is one of the Middle East country, is a Gulf country, and it is located in Asia continent. So your step one is that you need to meet with the basic requirements. You need to have a diploma, a BSc in nursing, your nursing license, your nursing notification, your post qualification work experience. That's your work experience, and the minimum for work experience is 2 years. So if you're not up to 2 years, please don't apply. So these are the first step, the requirements and the qualifications that is needed. Then the second thing you need to do after meeting the requirements is that you should prepare your documents. You need your international passport, you need your nursing certificate, you need your current practicing license, you need your passport photograph, you need your work experience, you need your updated CV, you need your letter of good standing and other important documents, your ID, your NIN and other important documents. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to apply for your data flow. That is primary source verification. So in this data flow, you're verifying your nursing license, you're verifying your educational license, and you're verifying your work experience. So during this primary source verification, you are going to go to their site. I'll post the link for the primary source verification under my description button. So you are going to verify your work experience. In this case, you're going to get a letter from your place of work. I think it is also similar to Saudi process. You need to get a letter from your place of work, and your place of work, it is going to indicate the places you've worked and the departments and the experience you've gotten, and it's going to be a letter heading from the hospital where you work, so that the PSV can contact your hospital and verify that truly you are a staff of this hospital and truly you have a verified nurse. So that is basically what you do in this step. So mind you, you're going to look for a professional to help you out with this, because many people got choked up in this level because maybe they got someone that is not an expert. So you need to get a professional that will help you with this primary source verification. Now look at the requirements for your data flow verification. So under data flow, you basically need your BSc certificate, or better still your diploma, and you're also going to submit your transcripts, maybe from your diploma or your BSc. Then your work experience, you're going to submit it, you're going to submit your license, and finally you're going to submit your international passport for them to verify that you are a Nigerian citizen, or you're a Ghana citizen, Uganda, or wherever you're coming from. You have to submit it for them to verify all these documents under your data flow. That is primary source verification. You have to apply through DHP, which is Department of Health Profession online licensing service, for your evaluation. After you must have submit your documents. If they approve it, you will receive an eligibility decision. Then the next thing you need to do while doing your data flow verification, you need to register for your prometric exam. This prometric exam, we don't have the center in Nigeria, so you have to travel to Ghana to write your prometric exam. Now this prometric exam comes with 150 MCQ questions, and you are only allowed to pass from 50% and above, which is you're only permitted to get 75 correct answer. That is your pass mark. So immediately after the exam, you're going to see your result displaying on your screen, and after that you're still going to receive your results on your email. So you're going to register for this prometric exam, write the exam, and then you pass. After passing this exam, you move on to the next step. After you must have passed your prometric exam, in this stage your data flow report must have been ready. So with your prometric result, or with your prometric exam and then your data flow, once the both of them is ready, your data flow is positive, your exam, you've passed the cutoff mark, you proceed to your evaluation, which will guarantee guarantee your temporary license to practice in Qatar. So after your evaluation, you proceed to your letter of good standing, which will now guarantee your permanent license. You also have to submit the documents that is required. Then after that, they will evaluate you, and then they will now give you a license there. Under step 6, this is the stage where you have to secure your job. Most people use agency because they know the hospitals that are currently advertising. So but you can actually secure the job yourself. You can go online, you can go to their site, you can also go to LinkedIn to secure the job. Now also your employer sponsors your visa, so most times you don't really need to bother about your visa because your sponsor, or your employer rather, they sponsor your visa. But I would advise you get an agency because agency will make the work easier. Unlike UK and other countries, you apply it yourself, but in this case, in traveling to any Middle East country, you need an agency, because if you don't want to be frustrated, just get an agency that will help you through all this process. They will help with your data flow verification, they will help with registration and every other thing. They will help you to secure a job without making things so difficult for you, because in this stage of securing a job, it can be so demanding and so hard. So you need an agency, starting from the initial process to this very process, so that it will make your work easy. Then after securing for your job, go for interview and get your job offer later. Then step 7 is complete your medical and police clearance. So in this stage, we'll have what is called attestation, which includes 4 ministry. You have to get cleared with 4 ministry: Ministry of Health and Education in Qatar and in Nigeria. So you have to clear from all these ministries under this stage. You do your medical fitness, you do your chest x-ray, you do all the investigation, VDRL, HIV screening, hepatitis B, every other screening there. You have to do the screening and you have to do the test. I forgot to add, during this process or before you do your data flow verification, you also have to verify with your nursing and midwifery council, right? So under this, once you apply for your data flow verification, go to your nursing council and for them to verify. In Nigeria, we do what is called NMC verification. Nursing and midwifery council Nigeria, we send a letter to them, or maybe we send a letter of good standing to them, telling them that yes, you are a Nigerian registered nurse. So this is how Nigerian midwifery council verifies you. So they will tell them that yes, I know this person is Nigerian registered nurse. Same goes to your place of work and your school. You get your transcript, they will contact your school, and then your school will tell them that yes, you graduated from this school so yes. So make sure you fill in important and also correct details on this page. The next step is receive your Qatar nursing practicing license, and the final step is start working. So like I said before, you need an agency, but if you don't want to use an agency, it's perfectly fine. You can also do it alone, but with agency it will make work quite easier and also faster for you. If you have more questions, feel free to drop it on the comment section. I'll be making a video to answer your question. If you've watched to this point and you've not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification. See you in my next video. Bye.